Gabi the buy na. So be one team. TV a winning game.
Yeah.
I mean, starting all is there. One away you bet me they start now too. YouTube now
I say almost say when it comes to say obi Asia goals and Declan Rice does it.
Yeah. And
he has been scoring in big games in recent times. Okoshe go our the Santiago Bernabeu.
Okay, and done a famous free kick or the share. Real Madrid.
Yeah. So
go to there is he's there.
But we see a midfield now, all round now.
Sure. What do you mean film? Especially this whole argument there. You need to include Sanya Manina. I don't even know Biaba Yadrin. What do you mean Enkase is a bit for that so you to me use goals as yastic. You better use because Sanya Manina and no amount you're complete. It will be on this argument in the Babano. I think on your far from right. And Kofi Bamia say be I say
Edem.
I say Edem.
Edem. I know say ne Edem.
Samu.
Maybe our headset in you free.
Yes, yes, Shemi.
Senior, so one thing as a Obo Ugu boys in animals on live radio. One may abuni din if you phone because it's Tommy Majuma.
And Tommy Biana, I think where you know from Kaka. I no Tina.
Don't be one. And I okay.
So Omuya does is okay. Me is okay by me.
Bombs headset next show. I saw Philip and I open high.
And yes, sir. Say Tina say Nkoya me who had. Okay. So I say.
I know you for monitoring.
I hope someone press me neck and obey.
What's the neck press? You want to
now, was there any Liverpool never?
We can money Liverpool.
Okay.
Money Liverpool.
This is a Liverpool for need drama. Say any place don't prepare and cry. Will be back. Liverpool.
Now don't play a Benny Brian.
I mean, yes, I mean, who call social media as well. I say, Liverpool players don't prepare. No, will be back. I'm saying so. Liverpool team way. Tima Chelsea team Arsenal. Yeah, Chelsea ya man for ye no me hwan no mini bob ye che na ndey. Ya didn't shine in the proper position.
O she just
2-1. Aye. First half near game no.
We watch.
Yeah, game the first half.
Referee man record in them.
Oh, Kofi.
Na na we say referee man record in them. I don't know.
Record like a football no. Eh, dia munya my record. Game ye start 11-11.
Game red card.
And now player could say who near man red card.
Red card and Memana.
Ebem.
It you can red card be money now.
There be red card with you. So who can say red card be me when you me problem. But some person who use you no as. And no mean to them by shame.
Red card be.
Red card be bem. 2 red cards. And I'm two red cards.
Referee come up there be. But my mom dey fast 2 minutes dey amamu. And I'm to after I'm do you.
Liverpool your team.
Liverpool.
You be mom wo to this weekend.
Liverpool no na.
Oh, Kofi ja. Me see team bia in the Premier League. Obama Chelsea be show bia e chwa. Se Chelsea show 2 be show 4.
I want card credit Brentford.
What's the Brentford that day? Oh, serious. I'm telling you.
Now Brentford
team bia in the Premier League. Obama Chelsea be show se Chelsea show 2 be show 4.
Now Brentford who team share Brentford?
Some men are okay.
Who team share Brentford?
Yeah, Bob Brentford and son and Bob Brentford.
Oh, yeah, you can't Bob Brentford. Who was over done no? Over done no.
I cry me say. Team bia obetra Chelsea be show no. So when you hear Bobby Shia, and French show team show between Manchester United.
For show 3-1. Hey, and United pass there.
Mo masters ni.
Ya contract break up was over your me.
Today.
Yeah, dey come bia o. See mo your best and half there. Asabato. During the international break, apart from African Comono, Adibiye na kakra. And it is the absence of Jude Bellingham from the Three Lions team, you know. The fact that Abrantia friend Jude Bellingham now we're free some slight shoulder injury are retaining just by the timer now Omobabe international break is a Tommy well for time me boss so no
na e wo fom
no I say je ono
no fo no
wa me me boss so
anya he
e manya no Tommy na gade
oje ai FIFA club ho ahoni onfa nipa anya bi biem tu de enko ko jibo nsu ya we umu nipa bonsu ya
Any idea what kind of busy? Umbruzwara. Jude Bellingham omission from the Three Lions now. Which England they've not faced any problem. Is there a way back for him? Now the funny say even if he gets back into the team, is there a way back into the starting 11 for Brentia friend Jude Bellingham? And you know, which only the England team there ball this international break. The likes of Phil Foden were not 100% featuring in the games. Cole Power is not in the team. In the number 10 row, it was Abrentia, your friend Morgan Rogers from Aston Villa. He was the one that was heralding that area for the Three Lions. And now, after all of the games now, Thomas Tuchel didn't come on. And he has mentioned, say, there isn't a problem when it comes to Ono and Jude Bellingham. Now, Obefreno after the games, and he knows that Jude is eager to come and play our matches now. Something that is good. And a very, very good power said they will be able to get a branch friend Jude Bellingham.
What my reason to your friend?
Oh, he spoke about saying on your fully back our Madrid. Should I no even enough games at Madrid or buying us just a few more games into it and international break nearby. It's a Madrid derby in Jude Bellingham starts here. Then after the Madrid derby, after that he played a couple of minutes in the next game. Not sure that more matches be answered. So that's the reason why my papa friend Thomas Tuchel and me out for number. Which you see the data that Gabi brought and my person will be projected be mama for the comparison between Moises Caicedo and Ryan Gravenberch no, and even Declan Rice. No. I understand the different facets of the argument. Because the truth of the matter is that say Udi Obi to say Declan Rice won't come. Declan is an 8 who has played as a 6 before West Ham United. Inti wa boss a single 6 no West Ham United for several years. And we 8. And now it looks as if at Arsenal have brought in a specialist number 6. Even last season, when Thomas Partey was there, Partey was doing more than number 6 role, whilst Declan did the box-to-box 8 role. No, into Okoko attacking the opponent's box. No Abanechi, I want on the box, Master Swababe defend it. I said, Germany in the team. He did it very well. But in this case, there is a different line in terms of the comparison. No? And for me, it is close to when you ask, okay, Uyi Abanti Efreno, Moses Caicedo Siwonum. Now he Declan Rice Siwonuma. There are certain parts of their games that Declan Rice Moses Caicedo. But there are also certain parts of Moses Caicedo game or yeah, I don't know me creating an analogy Biama say when you describe midfielders in that holding roller, there is a reason in there you see the word holding. And I created an example for you the last time using a sheep air donkey. Say, oh, we using anchor. No, nobody are too soon. No, not lock it. Say, the sheep na boat in anchor. So a dog's there and it becomes the anchor. And the anchor as a pivot of the team. So in the specific rule of being a pivot, Moises Caicedo probably one of the best to destroy, win the ball back, interceptions, almost all of that. Now, Baby Ama, for me, I've always known Moise to be that. Baby Ama Moy game across the next level. It's probably as an answer or the goals or the assist he's scoring in big games. He's becoming very, very important for Chelsea. Last season, my conclusion was that I understood why people will choose Ryan Gravenberch, and even in the PFA team of the year, choosing Ryan Gravenberch over Moises Caicedo, because at the end of the day, I felt it came down to the Kosi. At the end of the day, maybe you could see the arguments because if you are good, what do you have to show for it? And in association football, I team sports, what the team won is important as much as what you have done. But this season, too early. I won't make the argument on the back of Chelsea versus Liverpool match on boy, unfair. But in the games that have been played, 6 or 7 games this season, everybody who watches Moises Caicedo sees the quality that he possesses. Obi Osha the Clanright share the quality that he possesses. I've seen a lot of Paul Scholes, Mo, Gary Neville, to see Moises Caicedo. I've heard the likes of Karagada says that it's going to be Declan Rice because Declan adds something small to his game. I kept on wondering, what is the something small at Declan and the Cajon? But of course, I mean, it's about season every year, and then we'll have the conversation about who is it or who is not it.
So now,
yeah,
conversation. Who say ye didn't come bia?
Yeah,
ye lay preamble.
Yeah,
say the hold up role and come on a ye did ya ye no. Because me say the moment they did the best method of Bebano. So a movie from so you hold up.
Exactly. So it's a general conversation.
A very general.
That's what I tell you. That. And I make actually say, who your arguments now? The arguments can be based on a lot of things.
That's it. Now, yes, started the record straight. Dear pan on person what more ye. Moses say they hold up and answer the best method.
Oh, maybe something it is our premise for the argument. So, maybe the analysis to break it down. Almost the best made for them in Derby. So we didn't come on and be specific. So be specific in certain rules. Imagine I say a catch or say in all 3 phases of play. I remember the last time when there was an argument after Ballon d'Or.
So
between
Kofi Sene Beya Omo Mutie no.
Yeah.
Obu obeti yankomo no aye dini years pa no.
Yeah.
The 3 phases no diani ye kan wasem.
Okay.
First one ye den.
So Oka regular midfielder or partner so.
Yeah.
In rows your ball progression.
Okay, so the ball no
and a first phase.
Okay.
Your conformity in ball progression are almost your passes to progress the ball. And they want more ball carriers to progress the ball.
Ashima remote type in
exactly. But there are also people who can do both. Obi say Frankie de Jong and Pedro Gonzalez, they can carry the ball. Romeo Lavia see the same.
Obi as a pass.
We are press resistant. It's Obano. Otimi dropping the shoulder. No way you are free. No as a passing ball. These are very good. Now I want to make us say, Moise Caicedo nanka first. You say bubundia, tackles, duels, animal. But he does that too. The numbers are there, and Gabi showed it. Watch that. Chelsea have not played for large parts with Moise Caicedo, with Romeo Lavia next to him, and even the last game at Chelsea Liverpool, boy, Chelsea played Romeo Lavia rather as an attacking 8 and a Caicedo as the holding 6. It's now Caicedo gave no metamorphosis to the extent that he can do the first phase evading of press and then playing out from the back in terms of ball progression. 2. When you talk about the progressive phase and it's area, you go to the second phase of ball progression, which is connecting the defense or the first phase to the attack, which is the midfield area, so connection. Then there is the final third. It's the reason why it's here. And then again, the people that at the beginning don't make us say, oh, Caicedo bend the can rise because that connection goes. Now the people that are Caicedo say are saying that in the final third now, Caicedo is influential, he's scoring goals. Okay, Abraham Rebecca said for me, Pedro Gonzalez is my best midfielder. And you asked me why. And I told you that in all 3 phases of the play, Pedro is influential. Pedro makes him a simple pass from the back to break lines and progress. Pedro can carry the ball, which is press resistant ability. Plus, you couldn't find out third one. Pedro can play a dink pass, or make him assist, or no make him a goal. Most of the times in Jude's career at Madrid, Jude has played more as the second phase and third phase influential player. I see him carry ball and create enemies. Excellent. Oh no, you see the athleticism, no? The body, the frame, the ending, so much feeling some, and he's probably not the best dribbler in the world, but he's able to carry the ball in that regard. Plus, you could do box team as a box crasher. He scores goals as well. Okay. But because Pedri could do phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, me I'm more oriented towards Pedri. In Saudi, I've seen a certain Frankie de Jong who I've said several times, he doesn't get the credit for the job that he does.
Okay.
And it's in America say Frankie de Jong doesn't get a credit. Don't worry, courage. Let's just talk about
no
this.
Problem, no problem.
We are coming back. Why do I say Frankie de Jong doesn't get the credit for the job that he does? Because Rich, in the job that Pedri does, come round. Frankie does the last part of the defensive side. Intibas a structure needs to press quickly, counter press, win the ball back. Say Bukema, Frankie is usually the one at the base. But onye Kaisedo, onye Bubu, no onye Dingrigisa. But Omuno, like Thomas Partey said last season, or you see the cognitive ability in the positioning. Same for Sergio Busquets. Busquets will not come and aggressively heckle a player of the ball. But baby, you did game Ejinano. Ubanabudo the 9 years for him. Because these guys are almost a second or two ahead of the game. Rich, the faces are there. But what you want? Obi say Ryan Gavin, but Rich, Ryan has all the skill sets, all the profile, all the attributes to be the best midfielder in the world. Because now Ryan Emba is a 6-0. Maybe because he had gone through the Dutch education of football in Italy, he had learned those rules. But at Bayern, when he went there, it wasn't to be a 6. He went there to go and be an 8, box to box. Because the whole day, obetimi athletic, obetimi akwaba, obetimi cover ground, you come and score goals. He's physical, obetimi boheaders, or she goals so. But under Anna's first season, when Anna did not get the players that they wanted, and even at the Dragon Club the last season when he didn't get the players that he wanted, he forced to play Ryan Gavin as a 6, a holding, and allowed Alexis McAllister to do the job next to him. Until every time he will do the 8 box to box, but back to was a holding 6. So interesting. A lot of things can influence them, and then a bit near Jude. The pendulum may swing over 6 months performance of another player. Yeah, quite the hodom, and that's the beauty of football. Which at the end of football, then it's a perspective. We say different, and perspectives make great men. Exciting. So Obi the Yeni say, Mimi who ni say? Pedri say who ni say? Because Mimi go for Mekai after Ballon d'Or, it say the best midfielder. Pedri, in my opinion. But somebody asked me this question after Ballon d'Or. Vitinha was in the top 3.
I didn't think Pedri have him. So
yes.
I want to have
exactly. But Rich, even with that, Vitinha is a small player. Unimbo. Say Yembambe pre-ball no come yen retain possession.
Mo boss our players na maintain na the player bia wo. Ye 6 for mo bia.
Almost 6 no onyaji board we si peg. 6 o si peg first one so do onyade. Senior man menu. Onyaji board na no abo peg. Peg so the onya na 6 no nya si peg is why me.
Man so nim go shepa o.
Dem you tell si peg.
Oh, dancing bi.
How many goals?
Obobo na.
How many goals?
I Coutinho all Liverpool no.
How many goals now?
Friend Coutinho dancing.
Mo ko bi menu dancing.
Ojibo no kelling say ya.
One goal in 2 years.
Asa mu di san community na no yiri dia.
Na say mu ni 6 papa. Mo 6
here no anya bia boy.
There be ono. Na so no ka mo team no ko tie chire.
Bo so oba obi ehun to the board.
Mo 6 no wa pan the best days.
Brazil ni no.
Papa.
We so obo.
But he's not it means because Casemiro anything or did this red card no. It's Olusu ground kakra. Oh, but United did not need a certain Casemiro. It's Munya Baleba. I don't know sometimes. I thought they are make players young boys. No, but I'm saying
Baleba is a player.
No, but if you get Baleba, he adds a lot to Manchester United. No, we there was our players 5. We don't need Carlos.
Kofi. Team here na mo on the Friday. What does say? What the Premier League?
Yeah, the one more.
What the Premier League?
What you see there?
Sometimes okay, so as a Chelsea, the more we say as a finished product. Finish
in the contest of Chelsea.
The more koto Baleba and Premier League.
In the contest of Manchester United,
the contest. Oh, the contest ebem. This is team. This is ya 2 show. Ref ya na ref.
This is
show.
Okay.
Ya show 2.
And the PSG.
Say minu mi onu ye din koma. Wo me kase say o ko adu.
In the PSG.
Show 2.
In the PSG the any size Chelsea.
Why?
PSG.
Do anam no ma ko dis an ko. Se si en koma ye din ha. E Chelsea Manchester United.
Okay.
And I make a choice on that ye was am a wo ka no. Ye bom 2 and ya som 2.
Why it comes down to Kosi say now that is saying.
asɛm na okay
woda ne sɛn league na ne yɛ wia
ɔgye premier league
da bi na ba wo da
premier league ni abɔ awie
wɔde de
ko si sɛ ɔde bam yɛ
da bi na ekosi sɛ ɛno ayɛ ko break the table no ama
ja
table ne ba
asɛm na okay
no what I'm saying is that
league ni ɛmɔ wie eti ko si sɛ nkɔmɔ na mɛmu a
wo ka kyɛm sɛ league ni bɔ wie by abo match the 2 legs ɛsɛ yɛ bɔ no yɛabɔ awie ana
yɛmbɔ wie ba sisi a yɛ kɛsɛ yi league ni baako yɛabɔ yɛahyɛ
you also cannot use that by yɛmɔ wie and this is a matches na league ni yɛmɔ bi ana yɛabɔ bi so if I want to justify I can justify that
okay
and now the golden boy awards ne by Desire Due wom Paul Kubasi wom Dean Heighton wom Kenan Yildiz wom Estevan William wom one beje
roller coaster na me hade
listen Paul Kubasi Desire Due
okay
Dean Heighton Kenan Yildiz Miles Lewis Kelly Estevan William Ada Gule Franco Mastantuano Jaro Hato Chelsea will play so United player ba ko kura ni
straight meko
Zaidi Yeni Euro munya ba ko dey be say ye mo re
Zaidi beje
beje
so ye dey be ko akosi sen no
just about on train next year
ondru okra on dey mamu fa ni di man ko moni no oba Europe wadi say
it's about ondru
bo papa be no obo no Europe
bo papa be no then that's all your answer what does he have to do
ese wo shia United a utimi bo na wo hye
wa mobi
oh boy
now about 1 minute boy was start here the
but obo bi o
obo dey bi
na m coach say bu player bi akodi nsem no age red card o on free mo ni bo no
okay to aso
ye yi ni free mo
okay
nti player dey answer na do be ko Lamia ma level no so utimi bo big games so what I say so we bo big games in deciding games
obi am fa ko Lamia ma level
nti due mu ko onya nu ho
no obi am
nti komo en fa ne mem
no a golden boy and I was your beji. And I'm say,
and then Kakranka Lenny Yono, I was through channel.
Richardo, I sometimes be serious. Lenny,
I saw men of Canada.
Lenny Yono is through channel.
Lenny Yono, channel.
Lenny Yono,
I say be our channel.
Who do Estava William? Also, just about big games. Now, about Lenny Yono, Champions League, Chrome will be my United. That also say, as on Mumia, own channel. Only what's the goal post.
Muko German, Muko Jay.
A co German, a co Jay. You lose it 3-1. I lose it 3-1.
Next of our.
I next of our about second half.
When Jimmy Sanima.
Obamu secretary went my Sanima.
And
Barcelona, Paris Saint-Germain, Chini, just a team no guana.
You be
and I Chelsea, they are not
Paris
because they have lost 2. It's me Fatima lose well Lucy. On what any fear you born a 3-1 last minute. Say 2-1. Or try on me a channel. But in the end, they are own cat. Only number 6. Cocoto number 6 nibi. Edua as a Chelsea kwenti umbra once in yan country after you force one umbra once ya
go to be cast be power
na so oni number
team any number 16 uditi we say wa kan semina sa ba chichire ho uni team bi ko bo ni number 6 oni hold up say yes we be hold their play on dream fish on make sure so na be jibo be open and attack on ade na ye ni bi yes to your shell
so much
and then you team na dey team
no team ni ye pa ntin ye guys mo team ni ye mo share put me Chelsea yes or ya dey
Kofi wasa masa pie na ko mo ayala we bra na Kofi wo
utimi share
utimi ka se bia bi
utimi share on the aya dey maybe dey make you make catch wo
ya share unti enye problem
e dey no na
ye share Liverpool this ai ya me adoma Sunday
e dey no na be di ho ade akoko
oh yeah no but because me say see en komo ne dey ya share mu die ya de share mo
see en komo
Sunday ye be sa share Liverpool ba Kofi say akwena me hwe ni you Benjamin Sesko do akwane striker wo yani aisana wo hebi
Benjamin Sesko ye striker abe
Kofi ja
be wo ye striker abe
akwena me senki anfa ni koi say Premier League no hu ni bo Benjamin Sesko ono nya din ko wie Liverpool adwuma nti Kofi ya
o de Benjamin Sesko
yem feso na yem ayala bra
o de Benjamin Sesko ko wie Liverpool be adwuma
ye di ko wie adwuma no Wanford
okay
so oba ye no say Premier League no hu ni bo it was so oba ka me kwa so mo fa nko but see me convinced he's the best striker currently Premier League the best striker
Nyaminto super
why
you see and me catch from Dave say driver say usuba de bia say ya na oye
okay
say ya na oye na
yo mate mo na muguta the best number 6 Mona ewiase na the best club in the world. Yɛkyerɛ mu 2-1. Nti bibia no abetumi aka me ya meti hai. Ebe be yada. Ewie yɛhyɛ mo. Nti atiefo mo ento adwumadi no so na ayala. Emfa yenkɔ na afei. Yɛnya kwamra fi me di efie nkɔmɔ no na